Hello everybody, welcome to Sarimic Gaming. I'm Sarimic and today uh, we are on episode 2 of Stellaris, The Rise of the Aukaran. Uh, we're gonna continue our adventure with with this lovely empire on Astral Planes DLC. Um, so not much introduction. The last episode we did an introduction to the empire, and we started setting up the the basis of our interstellar nation. For those that may have missed it, you can find the first episode on our channel. But just to give a little recap, we're playing an authoritarian pacifist and a spiritualist empire with the Kirby Dragon's origin and the Angler Civics. So we live mostly out of fishing, and we are currently setting up our our first colony. So I think we got this last time. Lovers labors lost. Having decrypted the signal, Lich in the walk was astonished to discover that it was broadcasting in an archaic form of one of the main Aukar language. Beginning this and henceforth, it appears to be recycling one of the lost work of Bemalona, a renowned Aukar player who lived some 60 years ago. It appears that the broadcasting device, a simple satellite dish projected by a small shelter, is the only non-natural structure on the moon. There is no hint as to who left it or where or why, but going by the wear and tear on evidence, it must have been there since shortly after the plague was first written, long before the Aukarans learned the secret of space travel. We can only assume it was left here by the secret of we can only assume it was left there by ancient visitors to Aotearoa who took a liking to the play and decided to pay our species train an unexpected tribute. This is really interesting because I'm pretty sure we got this event on the first episode. So I don't know why it did roll back. So let's see. Wonderful news disseminated the recording across the nation. And that gave us some. I guess the game rolled back a few minutes. I guess it didn't save. That's weird because we're playing on Iron Man, so it saves after I leave the game. We're we're in an Iron Man campaign. Anyways, let's check this out. We're gonna adopt. We're gonna keep completing the prosperity traditions. And as you can see, we have these guys building up, saving up for the construction of more outposts. Trendsetter. Lich in the back has become a trendsetter among the general population. Everything from her style to her method of speech has attracted a sizable following. Her reach extends across all socioeconomic strata, but she has proven particularly popular among the youth. We have no reason not to support it because we're getting 10 unity and amenities from jobs for 5 years. So yeah, here are we growing our current population recording because we just started spending up resources on increasing science, and we're currently setting up Rapa Nui, our first colony, to become a science research world because we have a little extra bonus to society research. So I'm gonna go with that. Edge world. There's enough districts for everyone, so there's not gonna be any issues. I hope.
Anomaly found.
Odd readings. While scanning the asteroid belt, our science team found some sort of irregularity. Okay.
Star system charted.
Okay. You have a chart route. You have a charting route. Okay.
Technology secure.
A hungry dragon. Here goes the first part of the Kirby Dragon storyline. Our researchers observing the Sky Dragon have reported loud creaking noises seemingly coming from its internal organs. It has also been circling around Aotearoa unusually often over the last few months, sometimes swooping right past the upper reaches of the atmosphere before pulling away again. Our working hypothesis is that the creature is hungry and wishes to land to feed, as it has periodically done in the past. It is not clear why it hesitates, perhaps it wishes to see how we react now that we have joined it among the stars. Um, Set aside some space for it in a secluded area. We will let the dragon feed. Aotearoa is a large planet. There should be enough um, food on the sea for it to feed. And we research service speed. Okay, let's go research speed. We're not investing on shields in this run, so extra research is nice. And we lost all our influence. The dragon has landed. The dragon appeared to realize our intentions and gratefully swooped down to rest in the area we had vacated. The large supply of food we left behind probably helped. It must be said the dragon has led into it with astounding voracity. Our researchers are observing it from a distance. As feeding dragon to Aotearoa, it gives 10 stability, 6 unity, and has an upkeep of 15. The event taking flight happens in 15 to 16 years. Okay, but do we still generate enough food for the population? That seems to be the case. Yeah. Yeah, that seems to be the case. But it may be also because the pearl divers are not doing much, so I guess we're gonna get another agriculture district. I don't want to construct them unless until I cap out though. New faction. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the Aukaran Empire. They call themselves the Economic Development Coalition. Its members lobby for a national focus on financial growth and stability through peaceful means. The disgruntled faction will be a source of trouble, but one that approves of the government's actions could prove useful. We also have the Committee of Spiritualists. Their members support spiritualist and conservative values. And it seems that those are the only factions we have. So the economic development is pacifist and xenophile. Empty shells, allowing for the replacement of organic life with robotic workers, will displease the Committee of Spiritualists. A ruler of their own ethic would be even better. Okay, I suppose. And now we have an upkeep of -3 food. But I guess we can support that with money. We can buy food periodically. We have 1,000 units of food, so negative production is not gonna bother us. And you
Anomaly
should
found.
be okay. Something smells. Can indicate the presence of a foreign alien-made object on one of Penex's three many frozen mountain tops. Okay, research. And you should be building a research station. And also on first episode we found an astral rift, but we don't have the technology to tap it. Another faction, they call themselves the Obedience, Loyalty, and Duty Vanguard. Their members have been pushing hard for an extreme centralization of political and military power. What? They are authoritarians, okay. Oppressive subjugation, I don't think we're gonna do that. I don't think we want to do that with a pacifist empire. A whiff of something. The AUK Canva, the Merciless, have recovered an elongated metal box from the surface of Pennec 3. So clusters of small perforations on 5 sides lead scientist officer Lishtim Divak to believe it is not a container but some sort of aerosol dispersal device. Initial tests seem to confirm their suspicion as trace aromatics still emanate from the object. A special project has been issued to confirm whether this might be an information carrying device constructed by Somalian race communicating primarily through the secretion and reception of atmosphere-borne chemical compounds, aka smells. Malodorous.
Situation log updated.
Okay, situation log. Can I check the... Oh, we need scientists over it. Okay. Let's go to the next tradition.
Anomaly found.
Atmospheric anomaly. Atmospheric reading from Pennec 1b do not match simulated projections. Okay. Come on, guys. I need my next star base. There you go. And the Olimax Armada still needs to finish. So we're gonna get another patch of corvettes. So as I was gonna say before, okay, we got more events. Swirling shadows. Immense ragged planes of shadow drift across Pennec 1b's face. They are cast not by clouds but by sheets of organic material drifting into the upper layers of the atmosphere. Hinged, or rather joined, to allow for a small degree of articulation. Science officer listing the back is as yet unwilling to say whether these things are flora or fauna or what possible purpose, if any, their elaborate shadow casting might serve. Add the shadow plane modifier to Pennec 1b.
Construction complete.
Adrift. We have discovered an alien ship adrift among the asteroids surrounding OD 3452. It is not responding to our hailing signals. Whether this is due to it being unable to interpret our signal or perhaps some other reason, we do not know. Science officer Darmul recommends that a construction ship be dispatched to tow this stricken vessel out of the debris field. If left untouched, there is a risk the alien ship may be crushed by the asteroids. A special project has been issued to rescue and investigate the ship. Intriguing.
Situation log updated.
So after you finish, you're gonna have to do this project. And scientist Darmul has gained a level. I'm gonna give you Roamer. I need fast turbine. And Crown Princess Waimanu has gained a level. And she can get Fertility Preacher, Mining, Rush, Shipwright, or Spycraft. I think Fertility Preacher is gonna be okay for us. You know, she's the Crown Princess and we need faster colonization. We got, and we finished the Prosperity Traditions. So let's see, do we need Nihilistic Acquisition? Blocks the raiding bombardment stance. We don't take slaves first. Should the Aukaran Empire capture prisoners and turn them into slaves? No, that doesn't match with our ethics. Like, we may have I don't know, the slavery thing on this empire is quite of a dilemma because we are authoritarian but at the same time we are pacifist. So having slaves doesn't make sense per se. I'm gonna go with something else. Consecrated wars, technological ascendancy. I think imperial prerogative. Empire size from planets. We're gonna do. Are we gonna get a lot of planets? Honestly, maybe not. I wish we got more reduction from pops though. But I guess we could go with imperial prerogative. If we're gonna have more planets, we're gonna have some kind of reduction. So now we can go and focus on discovery or get another tradition like say domination, because domination I
Construction
think it
complete.
gives population reduction. So Emperor Inca Yakudes first can get a new level on. I think politician is fine. You're gonna be out until you die, so cognitive act is gonna get on Gilding. And Minister Jafar is gonna get more fertility preacher because we need more food from jobs in Aotearoa. So adaptive bureaucracy, genome mapping. Give me bureaucracy. We need more. We need more efficient state management. We need more edicts. We need more edicts. We don't have enough edict funds. We do have enough edict funds. It's just that I give it no no no. Okay, it's one less, three less unity. Who cares? By the way, as I was gonna say before I got interrupted by the pop-ups, I was checking the latest
Technology
video from
secured.
Itripio. He was talking about ring worlds. Um, recommend to give it a watch. Um, all this talk about the older systems of Stellaris because I just started playing uh, at the time of Toxoids. I never leave the tile-based system, but the more I watch about it, and after playing Galsip 4 for a few weeks, I kind of miss. I kind of feel Stellaris would have been cooler with a system like that. Like, don't mind me. These tricks are pretty efficient for the interface. You don't have to do a lot with them. I like this, but I feel, I feel that I feel that it wouldn't have been too hard to change this to some kind of style-based window where you can paint the districts and add the buildings directly to get the bonuses. Uh, Galaxy Force has a similar system, but it's more like you have to drop this to speed up the to add bonuses to the adjacent tiles, and for each consequent hex tile you fill up with a certain district, you get even bigger numbers. But the idea is that we could fill all this window with a single tile-based map of the planet, and we could just paint. We could select with a cursor where we want to paint the districts. So maybe there's a certain part of the planet where we want to locate all the mining districts because maybe that's where it gets its bonuses. And then later we could like build the extra buildings. For example, there's an extra building that increases the proficiency of mining districts, right? We could drop the building in that part of the planet to boost up all the district tiles per se. And it will be somewhat kind of more interactive than just filling up check boxes and having buildings in a slot based system. that is limited to 10 and stuff. But anyway, let's continue with the gameplay. We finished armor, I think. So I want to like take afterburners because generally we won't have some kind of armor repair yet. So let's go for it for now. I don't think we're gonna use carriers. So we're gonna focus on lasers and armor tanking.
Star system charted.
And we got another system charted. Okay, Pentagon got explored. I think we're gonna survey these other two. Since they are isolated, so this is another pocket of space. And we found a quantum catapult. A massive field of debris orbits the pulsar in the Simatulon system. Our scientists theorize that the partially intact structure in the in the densest portion of the field somehow harnessed the power of the star to launch objects incredible distances. We developed the knowledge to work on great megastructures. We could repair the quantum catapult. Fascinating, indeed. But we don't have a slingshot to the stars or anything like that, so where's our constructor? They are doing the research project, yeah.
Special project complete.
Special project complete. When the ship drifting by Odin 3452 was towered out the debris, we were able to send in a whale in an away team to investigate. They uncovered a murder scene. Only one crew member has been found, a long-eared amphibian biped who appears to have been stabbed repeatedly. With its crew evidently dead, the ship is now up for grabs. It is fitted with very efficient thrusters, the structure and design of which are beyond us at present. The vessel is not armed, seemingly having been used as a transport for important personnel. The full proceeding into an exploration vessel will be a minor undertaking. However, if we deconstruct and study the engines in greater detail, we may instead be able to apply its ingenious design to our own fleets. Tear it down and study the engines. We get enhanced ship speed, we get extra supply speed. That's great. If we're not gonna be dependent on afterburners, then giving extra naturally while we tanking armor,
Star system
it's gonna be
charted.
fine in my opinion. So Rajima has been finished, and who can get the next starbase? And we can also fill up the last slots. So all the alloys,
Secured.
all the alloys up next are going to be for future outposts. Administrative AI has been finished, so we got blue lasers. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. We need better weapons. We got an anomaly. Asteroid in orbit. A class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The small planetoid's orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be of natural occurrence. Hey, this music track is new. Yeah, this music track is new. This is from the DLC. I'm pretty sure. How is our colony of Rapa Nui doing? Okay, we need to drop out the science. Yeah. There you go. 3 science. While they fill up the clerk job, but that's probably gonna get swapped. So that's say we don't generate enough consumer goods for this. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into a stable orbit around Simatulon 1. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found at the surface, although they have long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but these operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after they began. Interesting. Got engineering research. I guess we're gonna have to make more industrial districts in the capital.
Ready.
Council agenda, okay. Chart the unknown, that's fine. A higher purpose, citizen purple happenings, gain 50 per priest. We don't have that much priests, but we already have expanded the council once. I don't know how many times we can do that, so I'm gonna go with favorite society because I need those, especially resources. We have to get a way back on alloys and consumer goods. I need another industrial district. I guess we're gonna have to make 3 more industrial districts because we don't have any other colony around. So this is gonna go all for. Actually, I think no. I think we're gonna go with one because we're filling up with people. So I don't want to lose the other jobs. So we're gonna make one for now. So Rapa Nui is going at 5.7 population growth per month because of incubators, fertility preacher from the emperor and his daughter, and and immigration and immigration. That's pretty fast, I suppose. I don't know. I've seen people get up to 10 pop speed, but that is for like for hive minds, something like that.
Star system charted.
And
Anomaly found.
signs of precursor activity. There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. I guess we're gonna leave the Jude stuff um, until we get faster scientists. I want to chart the surrounding region before doing any precursor stuff. Yeah, Imperial prerogative cut down the colony points by half. And we have a little pop reduction thanks to pacifist, but we're still getting over 50, I think. We're still gonna get over 100, I think. And we actually got all the other research labs filling up.
Anomaly found.
Playful ruins. Impressive structures litter a small area on the surface of it in Malva, practically begging for some archaeological work. Yes. I think we did a fuck up here in reducing the
Construction complete.
the guaranteed habitables to only one because we don't have any other habitables right now. We have an Arctic world, but look at this. Look at these stats because of course our species is non-adaptive and is aquatic, which means uh, we need to inhabit very wet worlds, especially ocean planets. So gonna be complicated. We can always terraform, I guess, but that's not the idea. I guess it will take a while before we find another ocean world, but it kind of fits the theme because we are navigating this new ocean. So finding planets suitable for us is gonna be scarce, just as it was scarce to find uh, dry land on Aotearoa, right? And yeah, we have the dragon feeding here. It's funny that it gives us stability and unity. Abandoned amusement park. The structures on Fit in Malbar are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science officer Listim Divac knows that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that to the wilderness alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless to us, Aukaran, it looks mostly like a place where you will take your young and let them amuse themselves. Intriguing, and we get it. Society and engineering research. And we're getting extra consumer goods now because I think the industry, yeah, it's there and it's taking out from the pearl divers. I think that's great because it doesn't take out from the basic jobs.
Technology secured.
Okay, adaptive bureaucracy check. That's gonna save me up on unity costs. Eco simulation. I guess we're gonna need it for our farmers and anglers. We don't really need naval capacity from soldiers just because we don't have any fortresses yet. So let's go for food. We also finished afterburners, and we're gonna go for hmm corvette and frigate costs and build speed or zero G refineries. Are we close to a nebula of any sorts? That doesn't seem to be the case, so let's go with cheap building costs. The mining station output is not that mandatory right now. We're producing a lot of already, so I don't think it's gonna be that much needed. Yeah, we are thriving. Despite not having many colonies, we are thriving pretty alright. And
Star system charted.
26 alloys among doesn't sound too constraining. Of course, we are just starting the game. We're not of those turbo Grand Admiral game styles empire. So, oh, you got no order. So this was a pocket. This was a pocket system. Okay. So you're gonna survey that one and these ones. I want to like chart all the surrounding space. I know this side is from the other arm of the galaxy, and we have this side, which is our actual arm. And Rajima can be get an
Technology
outpost
secured.
through lasers that's specialized or fusion power.
Anomaly found.
Pigment poison. Timas 3 toxic biosphere gives the planet a unique color scheme. Let's go with that. Let's go fusion power actually. I think we're gonna need better energy source. Better engines. Wait, no. Engine no. We need better, No, it's engines, yeah. Energy sources, whatever. And you can drop one on Klenagawa, on Sienegawa. And that should complete our current home sector. And we can get another tradition if it's gonna be okay. We found an empire. Encountering Tangaroa. We have made first contact with mysterious aliens in the Tangaroa system. For now, we have codenamed them the Upsilon aliens. Until we can find out more, until we can find more about them, if they possess a language, we must decipher it in order to establish communication. Okay. And we made first contact with the Aetherian Watchers. Another child, know that we are the Aetherian Watchers, the chosen people of this galaxy. Respect our holy places so we may refrain from annihilating you. This meeting is surely a blessing. So this is the spiritualist fallen empire. First alien encounter. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has been received with mixed feelings by our population. This confirms what we have long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new alien species we encounter represents both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. These particular Xenos appear to have been active on the galactic stage for some time. Their empire is likely thousands of years old, and their technology is far ahead of our own. We should be careful when dealing with them. This changed everything. And as I say, Domination gets an extra empire side from Pops, so I guess we're gonna take that for now.
Council agenda available.
Because I want to keep Pops uh, and the Pops bonus small. Let's see how much we can get out of it. And you are... Okay, you're finishing this whole pocket, yeah. So we found one fallen empire and they are pretty much in this region. I don't think we're gonna see them anytime soon because
Technology
the grid doesn't seem to work like that. But yeah. Eco simulation that's gonna help me out with the food issues. Food processing. This could work, but ground defenses. I'm gonna go for the ground defenses. And yeah, it fixes our food and consumer good issues. Forbid patterns into assembly patterns perhaps. Faster colony building speed. And yeah, they are still filling up the jobs. Rapa Nui is also filling up the jobs, but we have over 200 research now. I should probably change these over time. No. I mean the ones in the capital. So maybe you should be replaced with. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that one. But right now the capital supplies enough to the. Wait, why are we getting extra consumer goods? Is it because of the bonus? No, that cannot be so.
Construction complete.
But yeah, because we're filling up the angler jobs. But missing that one. Okay, so this sector has been completely claimed. And the head of research can get another statistician, analyst, scholar, or explorer. Analyst gets psych, but this is only if you are assigned to a planet. And that will actually be really well, if not for the fact the crown princess is currently ruling Rapa Nui, so I'm gonna go with statistician for now. You're not assigned to a planet, so we're gonna get the bonus from somewhere else. 50 unity per month. I guess we can replace this with a temple instead, seeing that it's also a specialist job. I like the extra unity. Secret Heart. Resonance imaging of the FL619 asteroid suggests an internal composition consisting of rare crystals. Hey, this is extra trade value. But why does this generate trade value? It's just asteroids. So actually, we're producing 0. We get a monthly gain of 0.8 food. That is crazy. Purple rain. Image capturing CMAS trees, mesmerizing purple colored rain taken by the AUK Limatar the Majestic surface exploration probes somehow find their way into the hands of the cultural elite in Aotearoa. While the discovery is of no scientific value, the evocative imagery of the colorful precipitation sparks a minor renaissance in the Aukar art world. The positive effects of which shall be felt for years to come. Happiness plus 10, okay. Purple rain, inspiring these guys. And we're getting extra food. Secret Heart. Well, remarkable on the cipher, the FL619 asteroid has a hollow core lined with industrially valuable crystals, like a gigantic geode hung in the stars. With special instructions prepared by science officers listing the back, any future mining platform should be able to carefully harvest this crystal from the interior of the asteroid. So we found a source of rare crystals. That's great. We don't have the technology yet. Yeah, we get 2.60 research, but we're gonna be moving those up to the other colony. Vision power done. Um, Global energy for the edict. And maybe an extra addition should be the one that gives extra research.
Construction complete.
Okay, you finish Windset and then Sima, because those are single pocket systems, so we can exploit the choke points. Yeah, we lost a bit of research there, but we got an extra of Unity. It's not like we're not filling up some scientist jobs down here too. You finished. Um, I guess we can drop some here around the quantum catapult, the closest system. Perhaps this is even disconnected too, so it's gonna be like an extra sector we can check out. And you don't have anything else, so I'm going to send you up to finish serving this.
Star system charted.
I knew it. This is complete.
Technology secured.
Okay, naval warfare, colonial centralization gives extra capacity, or we get xenobiology. Let's go xenobiology. We need the extra from
Complete.
populations. And we got more aliens, the ETA aliens. And speaking of that, we haven't done all the first contacts yet, so I have to fill this up. Let's go. But so far we have not seen um, exploration vessels, so it's probably just enclaves. Yeah, it's probably just enclaves.
Technology secured.
Planetary wheel speed, that's great. Gas extraction, me sirve. We have a few gas nodes. We have a living metal node. But that one is probably gonna take a long time. So yeah, the capital is doing fine. I want to make another industrial district, but I'm gonna wait until the Pearl Diver jobs get filled. Rapa Nui is also growing fast, but it's also losing some of the initial outro. That's it.
Star system charted.
Once we get the 10th pot, we can convert it into a planetary administration, so I'm gonna get an extra there. And we found a relic site. Ooh, this is part of a larger pocket. Okay, check it out like this.
Anomaly found.
PK1 is home to a number of exquisite impact craters. However, something breaks the visual uniformity in one of the largest craters. I didn't even get to check the first contact.
Construction complete.
We managed to pick up clear audio feed of conversation between the Upsilon alien ships. While our linguists are still none the wiser as to the meanings of any of the words they are recording, they are optimistic that the new signal will help them make significant progress. Signs of barbarism. Bender, okay. While the crater in question was most likely a result of a regular meteorite impact, the complex patterns in the resulting depression originated at a later time. Science officers are more large that these surface level patterns are not the result of an impact but a collision, one between asteroid BK1 uh, 1997 and some unspecified orbital installation or ship of alien mark. Oh what? Although their dwellings on Habitat Station will suggest an advanced society, envoying that is unsure whether we are indeed dealing with an intelligent life form. They seem unremittably hostile. So much so that a stable society seems almost unthinkable. Even during our brief period of investigation, we have observed several displays of pure barbarism. They seem to have a language, but our linguists are still working on deciphering. If so, we can make sense of this display. Disturbing, we must be watchful. So we have found marauders, essentially. Structure signals for the ETA aliens. We have picked up readings of unknown nature. The signal seems to follow some kind of repeating syntax, which could indicate sapient origin. It should be investigated further. They seem to be concentrated around a single space station, though it is unclear whether this forms part of a larger spacefaring civilization. So yeah, we found marauders and an enclave. And Rapa Nui can upgrade to a planetary administration. Which is great because it means population growth can go back to normal. And we're still getting a bonus even though incubator is going to the inverse equation. So we're gonna get some pop reduction as we approach the cap.
Star system charted.
Dust Bowl. L1166 is home to a number of exquisite impact craters. However, something breaks the visual uniformity in one of the largest craters, okay? So we keep serving. And we keep serving. Okay, domination. I'm gonna take the one that gives research subsidies on discovery. I can get this edict. And actually, we don't have enough. What the fuck? I don't want to spend Unity there. Alien drag racing. The crater on L1166 exhibits long, irregular marks imprinted into a relatively soft upper layers of the asteroid. Science Overlist in the book has recovered some interesting unexpected wreckage from the edge of the depression. Wheeled vehicles, seemingly personal transport rather than research craft. The crew of the AUK Kamba Merciless speculate that the crater may have once been used for sport, with some alien species pitting their personal locomotion devices against each other in tests of mechanical strength or speed in near zero G. More research bonuses.
Star system charted.
Debris field. Sensor reports a number of possible points of interest within the dense debris field surrounding MF36367. Oof.
Technology secured.
Okay, more technology, global energy management, mode stabilization, but we have quantum physics, so I'm gonna take the level 2 research bonuses. So yeah, Rapa Nui has maxed out on scientist. We can continue with this. Floating on the outskirts of the debris field around MF36367 is the pitiful form of a crumbled up science vessel of unidentifiable origin. The presence of bite marks and digestive fluids on the hull suggests it was chewed up, then regurgitated by some large predator. Ironically, the ship's crew were on a culinary odyssey of their own, in search of new exotic delicacies when they themselves ended up on the menu. They had rated a staggering number of life forms on everything from nutritional content to chewiness. Among their top picks were the Glirrans for their juicy stomach and spicy temperament. We have earned a mediocre placement at the bottom of the list thanks to the stringiness of our flesh and the lackluster quarry we make. Some like to play with their food. Looks like they finally met their match. Communications enabled with the Glirran autocracy, the galaxy's most delicious aliens. And they are cats. Why it doesn't surprise me? We are playing birds, and these guys were rating our flesh, and they are fucking cats. The irony. I mean, the the irony of the situation, yeah, because this is completely not um, a stage. The Illyrian autocracy is a military dictatorship of evangelizing zealots. Okay, we share something with spiritualists, but they are militaries, so doesn't get along with pacifists. I bring greetings from Grand Marshal Galdegir, the undisputed ruler of the Glirran autocracy. Respect our borders and keep out of our affairs, and perhaps our mighty fleet will refrain from visiting your worlds. Peace be with you. Yeah, we're not gonna say you walk the path of heresy, but I they live at the other side of the arm. I'm not gonna war with the cats.
Construction complete.
Good job. Okay, we are almost finished for this episode, so I'm gonna see how much we can pull out. Communication obfuscation. The language of the ETA aliens contains millions of seemingly redundant sounds, apparently dialectic hangovers from their precursor civilizations. When translated, these apparently superfluous filler words seem to have served no purpose other than to add linguistic flavor, or at most have only minor contextual implications. Thankfully, our linguists have narrowed down the obsolete aspects of their language and are now compiling
Star
an
system
abridged
charted.
lexicon which should prove very useful for efficient communication with them. Okay. More systems charted, and yeah, it seems this is a
Spaceborne
separate
life
pocket,
form encountered.
and we found hostile alien vessels, which we don't have envoys, so we're gonna have to strain for it. But I want to check out. And it's mining drones. Okay, it's the mining drones. That's great for us because we are playing lasers this time, so those mining lasers may be some kind of cost-effective option. And we got established connection with the ETA aliens. After successfully translated their language, we have established communication with the independent space station
Construction
of the
complete.
Artisan Trupe. A visitor, this is a joyous occasion indeed. Don't forget my manners. I believe introductions are in order. We are the Artisan Trupe. Our members have dedicated their lives to the pursuit of art, music, culture, and all of the other things which make existence bearable for a sapient being. Please, if you would like to share in the wonder of our creation, do not hesitate to contact us. Interesting. And we actually seem to have made contact with the Upsilon aliens. Having decoded what counts as a language among the envoy Indan has identified the Upsilon aliens as a nomadic civilization known as the Ferelian Corsairs. They occupy a number of large space stations in and around the Solton system that house the bulk of their massive numbers in crowded and squalid conditions. Despite this, or perhaps because of it, they seem to have developed a strong martial culture. Life in the cold void has become second nature to them, and they are very adept at space warfare. There is no fair alien central government to speak of. Instead, they are divided into several different factions that vie endlessly with one another for resources and respect. Given their large population and the shipbuilding capability of their station, this constant infighting is the only thing keeping them from growing into a significant threat to galactic peace.
A foreign power is hailing us.
Incoming transmission. Outside there we are the Ferelians. Unlike the civilized star nations of the galaxy, we have no single master to lord over us. But I have been chosen to convey this message to you on behalf of all of the houses. Do not try to impose your soft and effete ways upon us. You may freely send your alien ships into Ferelian territory, but do not expect them to return. Our warriors will welcome the diversion, however. Transmit on this frequency only if you wish to offer tribute or if you have need of mercenaries as well as the means to pay for them. And transmission. Okay, we finished investigation with two NPC enclaves, so we can now investigate the mining drones.
Star system charted.
And they are located just a few systems close to us, so it's a nice buffer zone, I suppose. Yeah, it's gonna be like a buffer zone right there. You can build a starbase on Monakidir, I guess.
Construction complete.
We're gonna complete this pocket and this pocket. You should also do a starbase here. How's Aotearoa looking right now? We have excess population. No, we have excess
Anomaly found.
employees. Quick signal. By chance, we stumble upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a district transponder? I think we're gonna make a second or next industrial district. You know, it's fun that we haven't found any ocean planets so far. We have found a few Arctic worlds, but we cannot colonize this. Hey, Winset 3 has titanic life forms. What is that one? Oh, it's this one. We can have kaijus. Ancient life pod. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Haramut 5. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded and and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the AUK Limatar the Majestic managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutching in one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or revered leader. Soldado caído. So yeah, we have a... No, this is the toxic world we can terraform. Where is the... Oh, it's this one. It's a small moon with titanic life form.
Construction complete.
It's an interesting place if not for the fact we are an aquatic species and we found an ocean world.
Technology secured.
Now I know where most of our colonization efforts have to move out. We can do gas extraction, that's nice. We can get destroyers, that's even nicer. That's way nicer. We can do now mining stations and get some exotic gases. So yeah, the Aukaran Empire is still growing strong. We haven't found any contenders yet. I'm gonna have a bit of a jiggle here. Interference. See, ship sensors are picking up an unexplained pattern of interference in the Haramut system. And we got xenobiology up. Arcane deciphering. We don't have any minorite artifacts, so I'm gonna go with fleet command limit. For the destroyers. We have to feed up our fleet, right? And Rapa Nui. What should we do with Rapa Nui? Okay, it's filling up the missing jobs. It's still filling up. So what we could do is open up here. Wait, Sonified Science. The AUK Limatar the Majestic crew has succeeded in isolating a signal embedded within the unusual pattern of interference in their Haramut system. The signal is a song, a complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equations to be precise, and one that science officer Darmul cannot seem to get out of their head. Who or what may have composed this song remains unknown, though its complexity infers an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding subspace harmonics. The signal's geodesics suggest a point of origin from outside our galaxy. Creepy. The Quoth aliens, we have discovered a new life form in Jumla. Although calling it a life form may be incorrect, the entities appear to be fully automated, mechanical drones built exclusively for some unknown industrial purpose. Observations will continue, but since it is likely that these machines are programmed with defensive protocols, we should be prudent to tread lightly. Okay. So what could we do with Rapa Nui? We are producing already a lot of research actually. So I think what we could do is to add I don't know. I feel I should get at least a fourth. I feel we should get at least a fourth laboratory, but I think I'm gonna wait until all the jobs are filled because I want to see how the trends on resource develop. So we will see. But for now, we have 5 laboratories. We're pumping out enough science to keep up, and we're also pumping out a lot of Unity also. So
Council agenda.
It's not that needed. Council agenda finished. We get more extra, especially resource. So I guess we can expand the council now. Do we get any extra edict points, please? We can reduce veneration of saints in favor of research subsidized, but even then, map the stats is still a priority. Malba, I'm gonna close up here so this pocket is all for me. And you should probably go for Ancastar too. Wait for the next month. Because we have found a new ocean world. We have to claim that island. We have to claim that island for us. It's a size 18. What will be a large? It's almost the size of Aotearoa. So what could it be? It could be New Caledonia. Could be.
Star
No, that
system
doesn't sound
charted.
too Maori name. I guess it could be Hawaii. But I have to really get the correct uh, Polynesian term. Anyways, I think we can stop the episode for tonight. Um, yeah, we can finish the episode. We have gotten 1 hour, but in that little time we have expanded way further, and we are already mapping a lot of the surrounding area. We have contacted with one, two, three empires. Well, with one empire, and no, with two empires and two enclaves. That's good enough. So far, it seems our current space is far from anyone else. So it's probably gonna take a time before we find an actual neighboring nation, but that's okay because we've been expanding very peacefully, and I want to at least get this tier colony for the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow the channel. You can also find me on X. I post there regularly, and on Twitch, Sarimic Gaming, same as YouTube. Um, we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue our Rainbow series on Monday. So over there, it's always at 8 p.m. or so, uh, American times, as in the whole continent. So, so stay tuned. Buenas noches, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next episode.